Hi guys. So, yes, you read the title right. Everything is a moment. Let me tell you guys where I got that from. So, I have this boyfriend. His name is Erik. Now, you guys know him as J Love and E Money. All these great names. He has, more than one channel on YouTube. Such a good looking, handsome man. I love him so much. So I decided to talk about everything as a moment. Right now I'm writing one novel. I'm writing book number 5, novel number 5 in the series Caught Up in the Game. So Caught Up in the Game series, yes, Caught Up in the Game series is a series I started writing in 2016. Okay. So in 2016, when I started writing this book, I didn't expect this book to go anywhere. I really didn't. I was just like playing around pretty much. But then this book started to get a lot of attention. And so then I got some book covers that I really liked. And so then I started going even harder at it and going even harder at it. And I started paying like $45 each for a book cover, right? And so I was like, oh, I got to keep working at it. This is going to be the longest book in this entire series, right? Because I have other series that I'm working on. I'm working on this series. I'm working on The Color of Yellow. The Color of Love is Yellow. I'm working on that series. I have to finish that first book. I did a partial submittal, which you can do with Amazon. So I have to finish that first book, get that rolling. Get the ball rolling with that. And then I also have to turn around and finish the book. It's finished. I have to finish it's like the truth game, and then the lying game is the first one, where everybody's lying about how they truly feel. The truth game is the second book. And then the third book, I think the third book was something like Love and Hate, or Hate to Love You, or Friends and Lovers, Lovers and Friends, something like that. I forget what the third book was going to be, but I may change the title. But anyway, I'm putting a lot more detail in this new book because a lot of people were saying they couldn't understand some of the other books in regards to my reviews. So I was like, how could you not understand it? It's pretty much straightforward. But then I was like, okay, let me go back and listen to some, got tongue-tied. Let me go back and listen to a book from my childhood. So when I was 17, I was in the 11th grade, and we read a book from the Roaring Twenties, from that time frame, that era. We read The Great Gatsby. Now, I told you how I felt about that book. I hated it. But that was coming from the perspective and the perception of a 17-year-old girl. Now that I'm a 29-year-old woman, I decided to listen to the recording again. And I forget who's reading it, but they do a really good job of explanations and breaking things down and using different voices, so on and so forth. I think it's one person doing all the voices, though. That's the only thing that I think I found boring about it. Now I'm just using it to glean information and draw information from and do my research. I will also be listening to the Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Now I'm also going to be listening to Alice Walker's books on recording, as well as Zora Neale Hurston, as well as many others in regards to books. I will be listening to the books, and then also, when I can, I'll buy the books, and then I'll read along in the books as the books are being read to me via audio recording. Okay? So, why I titled this video, Everything is a Moment. My boyfriend Erik taught me that everything is a moment. Every single thing that you do, be it with the person that you love, which mostly that's what he was talking about, right? But be it with the person that you love, or if it's an interview, or if it's, time spent with your family, everything is a moment. And he was telling me to live in the moment instead of living in the past or trying to live too far ahead in the future. So when it comes to my novel, I'm not finished yet, but I think my release date, instead of being August, is going to be March. That's where I'm leaning towards, the end of February beginning of March. Somewhere around this time, my book will be finished. I already know it. And as I told you guys, I have been suffering a little bit of postpartum depression. So I'm trying to kind of, pick myself up each and every day and get myself out of things like that, those feelings in regards to the depression. And yeah, so that's what I'm working on. I am working on everything is a moment, living in the moment, and being happy from the inside out. And Erik has helped me to do that. Erik started talking to me about everything is a moment in 2016. That's 3 years ago, okay? So, I'm sorry, that's 4 years ago now because it's 2020, right? So, it's 3 going on 4 years. Sorry, guys. So, our anniversary is coming up, and we're not living together right now, but we're working on our, living arrangements. We're working on that. And when he first started talking to me about it, I was so confused. I was like, what do you mean everything is a moment? Who does that? Who lives in the moment? And he was like, you live in the moment. When you share that special moment with that special someone, or you have a good time at a special party or a special club. And I'm like, okay, I kind of get you. I kind of feel what you're saying. Talk a little bit more. Slow it down a little bit. Say it one more time, right? So I really appreciated him breaking everything down for me, telling me everything, and helping me to understand and realize that it's okay to live in the moment. Now, living in the moment, being everything is a moment, it doesn't mean living recklessly. Those are 2 different things. Please keep that in mind. So when he first talked to me about everything is a moment, I was like, he's talking about living in the moment recklessly. Oh my God, I gotta stop talking to this dude. But it grew on me, and I want to live in the moment with everything. I want everything to be a moment. And when I'm with him, and even when I'm not with him, everything is a moment. So even when I'm working on my novel, he's a part of that. Everything is a moment with that as well. Let me see what else. My camera's kind of shaky because my hand's kind of shaking a little bit. Sorry, you guys. I think that's it. I got to cook myself some dinner. So I think that's it. Erik, baby, mwah, I love you. I know that sometimes I get all busy and I don't listen to everything that you say or have said, but I try my best on every occasion. Every single day. I live in the moment of trying to do my best, not only for me, but for you. So, baby, I love you. Mwah. And I will always remember that everything is a moment. I hope you enjoyed this video, Erik. And to my fans, please don't forget to share this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell so you can get the notification every time I post a new video. I do not post every day, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But once again, I am going through this postpartum depression. I'm just trying to get through it and make sure that I write every day, read every day, take care of myself every day, and do the best I can for me and those that I love. All right, Erik, I love you. Mwah. I love you too, my fans. All right, everybody, have a good day. Bye.